So my next question is, do you agree that even adults need sex education?
Yeah, totally. Because if we talk about adults as well, they are not even. First of all, why they need sex education? Adults need sex education so that they can, they can transform, or they can give that knowledge to their kids. So once they have a knowledge about what exactly, what is safe sex. And if we talk about that, there's a lot of stigma around, the boys when they are young. So when they first face erection or something like that, there's a lot of, they talk in the boys group, and then they share with each other and everything, and there's a lot of stigma also associated with that, because they feel that something, unusual is happening, because they were never taught about it, that it's completely normal. Once you reach maybe 16 years or 15 years of age, then you have such changes in your body. But since they are not very, comfortable with that and aware about that, that's why they are not comfortable about it. So there's a lot of stigma around that. Even if we talk about, girls, there's a lot of physical changes which we are not aware of, and while we are having those physical changes, and we are like, what is happening with us? So, it's very important that parents should have that, should be taught sex education, so that they can give a proper sex education to their kids as well. Because, if we talk about parents, they are you spend a lot of time at your home, you spend a lot of time with your parents. So it's very important that parents take initiative towards educating their kids about sex, and educating their kids about, the developmental changes. And even if we talk about STDs, adults are not very aware about STDs. They don't, if we talk about that, they were never taught formally about STDs. And while they have, while they are involved in intercourse and everything, then they might, because the worst part about STD is that there's no symptoms, right? So you cannot know if someone, if maybe, you are at risk of STD or something like that. So it's very important to educate them so that they can educate their kids. And sometimes as a parent, like if we talk about parent also, they are not very aware about it. They are not very aware about the yeah. So according to me, it's really important to teach adults in order so they can, teach their children about it. Because sometimes the adults are not even aware about, a lot of things, a lot of terms. And if we talk about safe sex, even adults sometimes get indulged in such activities which is not safe. So it's very important that we educate adults, and then they can educate their kids as well. And since we already, since we already had a word about this thing, that, sex education should start from a very initial stage. Maybe, when the child is 3 or 4 years old, we should explain the child about good touch and bad touch. So in order that parent recognize the need of that, the parent understand the need of that, it's very important that we educate, parents. So one incident I can, share with you is my cousin. She was maybe 4 years old. And my aunt used to have these workshops around the, around the city, and in different schools, where
Okay.
she used to tell kids about good touch and bad touch. And when my cousin reached the age of 4 or 5 years old, she was like, okay, today, we'll discuss about this. And she bought her, her every, charts and everything she used to use for the workshops. And she gave her daughter as well, because she was like, if I am giving workshops around the city about, bad touch and good touch, I will also, definitely give that information to my own daughter as well, because I understand the need of it.
Yeah,
So, once the parent understand the need of it, then it's like they feel like it's a duty. That even if we talk about, parents, they usually tell us that this is wrong and this is right. as we are growing up, a role of a parent is like, they are like, the decision makers for us when we were young. So it's very important that parent understand the need of the, sex education, so that they can give that sex education to their kids, because no other person then their, if the parents are comfortable sharing these things to their kids, it's the best thing. Like, then maybe we know, we don't need to have those formal trainings for sex education and everything, because the child gets influenced by the parent the most, right?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it's really important. And I also attended one of the workshops by my aunt, and we were, she was telling this good touch and bad touch everything, and there was a kid, she was like 3 years old, and she came to her and she said that I used to go to park, and there was an uncle, he used to touch my private area. So do you like, it's like she was just 3 years old, but the kind of, the kind of information they my aunt gave those kids, and the way she explained that, what is good touch and what is bad touch, the child understood that. And the child was coming, that 3-year-old girl was coming to her, and she was sharing that, when I was playing, there was an uncle and he was touching me here and there, and we were amazed. We were like, okay, like, this really happens. But the child, because before that the child was not aware about it, the child was like, it is fine, maybe that is a kind of expression of love. Because
Yeah,
we
exactly.
always because since you don't know that what is wrong, how will you be able to draw the line, what is right and what is wrong? So I think that parents, like adults, should definitely be given sex education, so that we can have a better society for each one of us, and we can actually understand what is wrong and what is right at a very young age.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like very much inspired by that girl. Like she come and told that this was happened to me, and like she gathered courage to spoke and to tell the what happened to her. So that's like वो सब इसी से आता है कि जब तुमको खुद पता हो कि this is wrong, then you can tell others. So that's
Exactly.
amazing. Yeah.
And
Okay.
the
Yeah.
point here we should actually focus upon is normalizing things. Since she is just
Yeah.
3 years old,
Normalizing.
she doesn't know that it is not something she is doing, like big thing that she's sharing something. It's like a normal thing for her. Maybe the way she shares everything with the maybe as a as a
Yeah.
as a child, you share everything with your parents, right? But once a parents tell them that this is wrong and this is right, the child will come to them and they will share. And the child will not have the hesitation, because the child normalize the fact that if someone
This is
touches me, or
wrong.
yeah, if someone is doing a bad touch to me, or if someone is touching my private areas, this is wrong. And there is nothing wrong sharing with your parents,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
But if we think that by the age of 6 or 7 or maybe 10, we will tell our kids that this is bad touch and this is this is good touch, and you can come to us and you don't need to hesitate and you can share everything with us, then that's not gonna happen, because those 10 years that child was not sharing stuff with you, something like that. And then suddenly you expect child to share everything with you. So that's why I really want that we should focus upon having sex education from a very beginning age, so that the child normalize sex education as a part of their life. The way we normalize that we should not take toffee from a stranger because it's wrong, maybe it can be dangerous, the same way we should normalize the fact that what is sex. And maybe when you are young, you cannot tell you cannot tell child directly that what is sex, but we should start with little things, maybe good touch, bad touch, and then there's a lot of stigma around a lot of things. If we talk about
Maybe wearing them with their own body parts like this. This is
exactly.
what nobody should else touch, and this is what like parents only can tell their children. No one else will come and tell them.
Exactly. So yeah, that's really that's really something I feel that as a as a, as I am studying sociology and these subjects, I really feel the need that, if I come across someone as a young parent, I will always ask them, when your child will reach the age of 3 or 4, maybe you should, start normalizing the fact of sex, that it's completely fine. Even when I was young, I don't remember a time when my mom used to tell me about this thing, or if we ever had a conversation over that. And I feel the kind of knowledge we can have with the kind of knowledge our parents can give us, the kind of thing, it's like they are more experienced than us, right? And they have seen the world from a very different perspective as well. So if they are teaching their kids about everything else, so why not teach them about sex education?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so my last question is, um, okay, so at uh, okay, so you answered this already, that at which age parents should talk about sex, and so that they can learn about sex education. You
Yeah,
already
so
answered that. Yeah. Okay, so my last question is, what do you want to tell the people who will be watching this with us?
So I want to tell one thing, that, it's completely fine. It's completely normal to have a conversation around this topic. And what I feel is, uncomfortable talks brings comfort. So it's really important that we have these uncomfortable conversations sometimes. And maybe because we have this stigma around sex education, or maybe, a lot of us think that it's like we don't need we don't understand the need to talk about sexual education or sex education. But it's actually something which is very important, and we all should talk about it, and we all should spread awareness about it, so that, we can have a very open society, maybe for our future generation, or maybe when we will become young, and we can have this. Since if we break this stigma, if you and I break this stigma, then only the society will change. We always talk about changing the society, but it's very
Yeah,
important to change our own
exactly.
mentality, right? So
Because we
I
are in
believe
the
that,
part of society. We are
yeah,
we are who makes this society. So this
yeah,
taboo should
exactly,
be should be broke as soon as possible. This is what we are
yeah.
doing the whole week. We are like breaking different stigmas or different taboo every day. And today we have come across this
Absolutely.
topic, and it
Yeah.
was a great
And
session. Yeah.
one more thing I would like to, add is that we cannot expect kids to be comfortable in first go, and it's really important that we understand the process. So
Okay.
it's like, if we talk about sex for the first, if we can, have this conversation, ki let's be like, ki, okay, let's talk about this. It's not gonna happen this way. It's like, breaking that stigma day by day, because it's a
Exactly.
long process, it's a long journey. And as a as a young adult, I really feel that we shouldn't expect our kids to be, open in first go. So we should try to break the stigma of sex education, and, sex, and some, related, all the concepts related to sex education, in a step by step manner. So maybe, we can start having a conversation with our, the parents can have a conversation with their kids about, let's say, relationship, or maybe if they like someone, or if they have a boyfriend, or maybe, something related to that. If a parent be like, okay, I will give education to my kids about sex, and I will inform, and I will give, I will tell them everything. But if you are judgmental in the first go, so let's say, if my mom asks me that, do you have a boyfriend, and I say yes, I have a boyfriend, and mom be like, oh, ye kya kar rahe ho tum, padhne jate ho, kya karne ke liye jate ho. If you have this judgmental attitude, then if you feel that, yeah, your kid will tell you about, your kid will share everything with you, you are wrong, because you have a very judgmental approach. and this way this stigma not gonna break ever, because you cannot be judgmental. You have to be non-judgmental first of all. So it's really important that the parent understand the need. If they're talking something related to this, it's very important to be non-judgmental and listen to their kid. So if the child comes up to them and they share that we have, I have a boyfriend, or I have a girlfriend, so they should have this kind of a mentality, like it's okay. This is, you must be having those feelings, and it's completely fine. It's just part of, those changes you are having in, physically, emotionally, and mentally. It's completely normal. Just make sure that it doesn't affect your academics. This is a better way to approach that, rather than saying ki, no, you cannot have, boyfriend, or you cannot have girlfriend. Because once you have this judgmental attitude towards their perspective of life, if they feel so, parents have this attitude of always comparing their time with our time. So it's like,
Yeah,
we never
exactly.
had a boyfriend, or we never had a girlfriend, why do you have? But it's a completely different era. We are in different, we have a very long generation gap. So we cannot expect, like, they cannot expect us to be like them, and we cannot expect them to be like us in any way. There will be a, generation gap. But it's very important that we take, as a kid, we take a step further, that we will share our stuff with our parents and our family, and they also take a step forward, that they will be non-judgmental about our, decisions towards life. Because at the end of the day, we are young adults, and we should be allowed it, to take our own decisions. No matter, I'm not saying that all decisions as a young adult we take is right, but it's like, the intention should be to make a better mistake. But the parent cannot stop their kids from making mistake, because at the end of the day, you only learn while you are, trying. Mistakes are the proof that you are trying. So it's like, they cannot, if they are judgmental in the first go about maybe, their personal life, then the child will never share stuff with you. So all the parents who are watching this video, and all the parents who are watching us, it's really important for them to understand that, let's create a non-judgmental and safe space for your kids, so that they will come and share stuff with you, and we can have a more open and, more healthy conversation about sex education, so that the as a young adult, as they will grow up, they never get involved in something which will hurt them, or which will have a negative consequences. Because it's very important to educate them about sex education, so that they can take an informed decision about it.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. So that's a great explanation. So, can you sum up all this in one line? Because I always request my speakers to sum up all they have told in one line, so that people can actually, uh, like, inside them in like why should we watch this? So, in one line
Yeah.
explanation.
Yeah, so I think, in one line, if I can, conclude our whole conversation, it's about, it's first it was about that, sex education. There is no there is no right age when we should give our kids sex education. We should start from a very beginning and very initial stage, so that they can normalize that sex education. This was the most important point which we discussed in the whole conversation, that if we want to break the stigma around sex education, it's very important to normalize the.
You are muted. Okay, sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. So should I start again?
Yeah. If your explanation is over, then we can end this session now.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just conclude in one line, and then we can stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in the whole conversation, as we discussed, it's very important to normalize the word sex and sex education. Otherwise, there will always be stigma around it. There was always a stigma around it. But once we start normalizing sex education, maybe, if you and I can start normalizing it, can start talking about it, can give, maybe, if we can give our young adults, maybe, your cousins, your friends, your relatives, maybe if we can give them the knowledge about sex education,
So thank you, Khushi, for being with us, and thank you for such valuable information. We are looking forward to have more sessions in future.
Thank you.
And regards with all Girl Up She United team. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you. And it is a really great initiative that you guys have started, and it's really important that we talk about it, and maybe everyone who will be watching this will have this kind of a, the kind of the conversation we had today. They will also get an idea about, why we should break the stigma around sex education, and why we should talk about it. So everyone who is watching this video, I would, I'll really request them to actually start having this conversation, maybe with their friends, or maybe with their younger kids in their family. And it's totally normal, it's totally fine to talk about sex.
Okay, that's amazing. So we end this session here. Thank you again.
Yeah. Yeah.